This is a first. The Astros have not had the opportunity to clinch a division championship, but once before that was in L.A. So it's home today. If they can make it, it'll be a great day for the fans.
I just wanted to make sure we won the game that day because we were leaving, going on the road to Atlanta, and we wanted to celebrate at home.
Scott has struck out 5 of the last 6 men to face him.
Mike Scott, he was having a great year all year long.
11 times this year, he has struck out 10 or more batters.
And he wanted the ball in the first 3 or 4 innings. He was himself. You know, he was throwing the ball very, very well.
He was devastating.
I mean, he had his fastball sinking, he had a four-seam fastball riding, he had a good split-finger pitch, he had excellent control.
Scott has not given up a hit.
I knew I had a no-hitter, but the game was close. And if you start worrying about guys getting hits, you know, you may go 2-0 to a hitter, end up walking him, a guy hits it out of the park, you got to tie games.
Well, Mike being real careful right now.
It was like the 6th or 7th inning, Alan Ashby came out. I remember he said, you know what, we're going to win this pennant. We're going to do it, but you got to throw this no-hitter. He says, don't give in to these guys. If it's 3-0, throw a good pitch. We're going to get this no-hitter.
Astros 2 and San Francisco nothing.
You know, everybody kind of keeps their distance a little bit towards the end of it. It's just a superstitious thing that goes on in baseball.
The pitching coach, someone touched me, 8th inning. He looks up at the board. They don't want to say anything, but they want you to know you better shorten up a little bit in the outfield. We don't want anything to drop, but no one wants to be the one that says anything.
The Dome was really getting in a frenzy the last inning, and it was building and building.
Astros are 2 outs away from clinching the division for the 2nd time in their history. Mike Scott is 2 outs away from a no-hitter.
You know, you're just kind of in the moment, and you know, I didn't look ahead to see what might happen if we did win or if I did pitch a no-hitter.
That sort of summed up the afternoon's work for Scott on that look by Robbie Thompson.
You're just semi in a zone, you're just pitching. Obviously knew the situation, but there wasn't anything different than let's make a good pitch and get this guy out.
2 outs, nobody on, top of the 9th, Houston 2-0. Scott has not given up a hit. Will Clore. There it is.
After that, it was a blur. Everybody's jumping up and down, and we're going in the clubhouse and coming back out. The crowd stayed around the ballpark. It really is a blur. It's just people jumping up and down, running back and forth, champagne popping.
It was a lot of fun. I don't think anybody minds the feeling of having champagne stinging their eyes.
The fact that Scott pitched the no-hitter under the pressure of trying to win it in that game, of all the no-hitters that I have done, I think that might have been not only the most special, but the most intensity from the crowd.
That whole year, topped off by that, made people look at me differently when I pitched.
Name the great special moments in the history of the Astrodome. That'll have to be one of the big ones.